Alright, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena, and you are here with perfect timing. And I am here to do readings for perfect timing people. So, here we all are. I have 13 decks, and all of them have a lot to say. So I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. And it's a good morning. It is May 30th, 31st, actually. It's 5:55 here. Welcome. And Preston is here. Hello, Preston. Good morning. If you have a question, go ahead and drop it in chat. Alright. And I am going to start off with the morning subject, which is happy birthday, and I will get back to chat. So drop your question in the chat and I'll get back to it. But I am going to go to the happy birthday, which is happy birthday Gemini. We're gonna pull a card for happy birthday Gemini. Happy birthday Gemini. Happy birthday Gemini. And this is open all of the decks. Happy birthday reading. Okay, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the octopus turret. Okay. You're going to see here. So happy birthday, Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. What's a birthday reading for Gemini look like? It looks like the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. Okay, so 7 is reflection, knowing, and inquiry of Swords. Ooh, table is not completely in frame. That's why I fell off. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. That's better. But anyway, happy birthday, Gemini. 7 of Swords. reflection, knowing, and inquiry of the mind. And swords are of the mind. So it's a thoughtful birthday. One's with lots of twists and turns. So the complexity of the day will not be lost on you, but I think you'll also enjoy the challenge. So it's going to be a challenging birthday, but not a bad one. So happy birthday, Gemini. Good for you. Alright, and I'm going to put this deck back, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and I use a normal playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. And right now is a great time to drop your question in chat, and then I'll get to be able to read that question and then give you a reading. And I do understand that if you're new, it is subscription locked. And I'm going to give you the key to that. You're going to go and find the subscription button, and you're going to press it, and then you have instantaneous access to chat. And then you'll be able to drop your question in chat. And on top of that, being subscribed, you'll get notified every time I go live. You will get a notification that I've gone live, and then you get future readings in the future. And then not only that, you are helping me out. And because my goal is 500 subscribers, so that would be awesome. And not only that, it's free for you and me. And that's like one of the best deals ever. So again, chat and tea. Chat and tea. And we have chat. And I'm going to catch up with that. Tea. That's what I needed. I needed tea. It was very needed. Okay, what do we got? What do we have? Let's see. Preston says, can I ask who is thinking of me right now this morning? Or what horoscope sign is? Okay, so I'm going to add Preston to the list of questions. And I will ask the cards that. So Preston, you're on the list. I'm going to catch up with chat. And then I'm going to get back to you. Okay. And then Debbie says, good morning, beautiful people. Aquarius sign. Good morning, Debbie. Welcome. And can you please pull a card for me to tell how my Sunday will go? I expect epic. Sparkle? Wand magic, wand magic. Yes. So, Debbie, you are also on the list. I'll answer you after Preston. There we go. And Debbie says, happy birthday, Gemini. And Preston also says, happy birthday, Gemini. Good job, guys. Good job. Awesome. Alright, so now that I've caught up on chat, I will answer both of your questions after another sip of tea. Tea. Very good stuff. So who is thinking about Preston right now? Yeah, I'm gonna ask all the cards that. Who is thinking about Preston right now? Who? Who is asking? Who is asking? I think, you know what? Actually, we're going to stick with tarot cards because they also are attributed to horoscope signs. So I'm going to do tarot cards. Let's see, which tarot card deck? Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the cat tarot. Owie. Okay, so I know some of these major arcanas are tied to the horoscope signs. And if it turns out to be a minor arcana, we may have to go by the description of the card itself. So it's a gamble. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they tell us. Who is thinking about Preston right now? Who is thinking about Preston right now? Ooh, the Hierophant. Let's see, the Hierophant is... Alright, according to my sources, Tauros is linked to the Hierophant. So a Tauros is thinking about Preston, but also a Hierophant. And a Hierophant is someone who is drenched in tradition, conversion, spirituality, and a teacher and guru. So teacher and guru, one who teaches and/or Tauros. So that is who is thinking about Preston. Very good. So Tauros and a teacher guru. Yeah. If it's anyone you can think of, it's that person. Right? Preston, I hope that helps you out. Okay. Put this deck away. And then we're gonna get to Dev's question. Debbie's was... Can you please pull a card for me and tell me how will Debbie's Sunday go? How will Debbie's Sunday go? I'm going to open that one up to all of the cards. Okay. How will Debbie's Sunday go? How will Debbie's Sunday go? How will Debbie's Sunday go? King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Money and the law of attraction. First off, a really good deck to pull on any day, because who doesn't love money? Okay. Let's pull the card for Debbie for this beautiful Sunday. What does the universe have to say? Okay. I can give my attention to the positive aspects. Things are coming into your experience in response to your vibration. Your vibration is offered because of the thoughts you are thinking, and you can tell by the way you feel what kinds of thoughts you are thinking. Find good feeling thoughts, and good feeling manifestations must follow. Make a decision to look for the best feeling aspects of whatever you must give your attention to, and otherwise look only for good feeling things to give your attention to, and your life will become one of increasingly good feeling aspects. So Debbie, look for that silver lining today. It's there. You'll find it. Alright, I hope to help you out. Look for those good feelings everywhere. Look for those good feelings everywhere. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm going to clear the board and then check back up on chat. With tea. Tea. Okay, Preston says, thank you, and I say, you're very welcome, Preston. I'm happy to help. And Debbie says, absolutely 100% smiles. You're very welcome. Bruno Mars vibes today, concert tonight. Ooh, Bruno Mars. Very cool. Enjoy. Enjoy your concert. Sounds like fun. Sounds like blasting music. Enjoy. Sounds like crowds of people. I hope you enjoy crowds of people. And Debbie says she will. Good. I'm glad you enjoy your crowds of people. And Bruno Mars, of course. I know you're there for the Bruno Mars. 50,000 fans in one place. I mean, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of fans. I couldn't. Oh. I have to ground myself for a moment because the social anxiety just rose up so high in my brain. I just was like, no, no. I don't enjoy that many people, but you don't gotta do what you gotta do what you gotta do if you say so. If you have the wherewithal to take on that amount of people, go for it. I actually feel dizzy thinking about it, so no, not happening for me. So you go enjoy. It's all for you, honey. I love DT Toronto, and during the week my neighborhood has 50,000 people moving at all times. That's so many people. First time at a concert in many years. Wow. Well, good for you for going to something you like. I mean, the last concert and show that I was at was Markiplier when he was doing his tour. The YouTuber Markiplier. That was actually one of the few concerts I actually was willing to brave and go to, because Markiplier's my YouTuber crush. I'm just gonna say that. And Debbie says, my friend is treating me. Oh, that's sweet. That's very good. Prince was my last concert. Awesome. That is so cool. Oh, it sounds like Debbie likes good music. That's what it sounds like. And she's willing to go through the concert to be close to the people that make great music. Can you please pull a card for me if I will see my Pisces soon? Yes, of course. You know what? How about, Debbie, we do a cosmic timing oracle deck? I know, because you're always asking soon or not. So we're going to get a timing card for the timing question. All right. Debbie wants to know, will she see her Pisces soon? Will Debbie see her Pisces soon? Aw, you long for his hug. That's very cute. Will Debbie see her Pisces soon? Will Debbie see her Pisces soon? Okay, the answer is... ooh, not likely. Not likely. It's very faint, but not likely. I'm sorry, Debbie. His energy is off the charts. Ouch, I need the hug. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. The only thing I can suggest is hugging a pillow really, really tight. Who will you see soon? That's a better question. Let's see. Who will Debbie see soon? I'm going to open this up to all the decks. I hug him in my dreams. Aw, that's cute. Let's see. Who will Debbie see soon? It sounds like Debbie needs a hug. So, Who's gonna see Debbie in a few hours? Let's put it to hours. Let's see who Debbie will see in a few hours. It sounds like she really needs a hug. Who is hug worthy for Debbie today? My pillow is flat. Pillow. Who will Debbie see in a few hours that will give good hugs? It sounds like an emergency hug. Send Debbie someone who hugs well. Okay, the Witch's Tarot is going to answer. Who near Debbie is hug-worthy? She's searching for hugs. She's searching for hugs. SOS, hugs please. Let's see if the universe has someone for you to hug today. Does Debbie have someone to hug? Ooh, that's a no. Let's see if someone can give Debbie a hug today. That's better. There we go. Justice. Justice is going to give you a hug today. That's a major arcana there. And Justice is a Libra. And fairness, balance, truth, cause and effect, and law. So if you know a Libra, maybe they want a hug. And justice is associated with the law and like people who keep very strict order. So maybe they also need a hug because they have a stressful job. So go find a Libra and say, do you need a hug? I need a hug. And then you guys can hug. So go find someone who upholds the law and say, I need a hug, stat. Alright, so I hope that helps you out, Debbie. Justice is Libra. Not offhand. Maybe at concert. Maybe. You know what? There are 50,000 fans. You're probably gonna find a Libra there. And if you find a Libra, give them a hug. And I think that's the best. You're very welcome. I'm happy to help. Okay, they got till 3 or all my time goes to Bruno. You know what? I am definitely going to say you're going to bump into a Libra, at least one Libra at the concert. Have a great day. Smiles, heart. I will. Thank you, Debbie, and good luck. I hope you get your hug. You deserve it. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Alright, since there are no new questions, I'm going to go to one of my backup questions. And the backup question is the morning coffee. The morning coffee. The morning coffee is it's morning, it's coffee culture, and I used to be in the coffee culture, so that's why I know it exists. I got out. I'm having tea now, so I'm better. Look, there's just too much caffeine, too much cortisol in my system all the time, and it was just, it was blocking too much good stuff. So, I am out of the coffee culture, but I remember it's a very important thing for some jobs to happen, and therefore I respect you. And I want to give you a reading about your caffeine levels, and if you're going to need more than your 1 cup, or your 2 cups, whatever your regular amount is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I know coffee people need their coffee. And that's okay. I accept you for who you are. You make the world run. Not Dunkin' Donuts. You do it. You do it with your magnificent cells running on caffeine, doing so much. I mean, caffeine is really useful. Really super useful. But I'm just burnt out with that kind of life. So I hope it works out for you. So let's see what the morning coffee is. It is the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is working, I know it's a group, usually a group, getting together. Yep, groups, expansion, action. So a group working on a project. And this is Pentacles. So this one is always like a job card. You are working with other people towards crafting or building or working together to get the job done so you can get that money. So it's just another day at the office. You're probably not going to need more coffee than usual if this is exactly what it is. It's just another day at the job, which is good because you can focus on the good aspects of that job, get that job done, then you are just doing so good. So no more coffee needed than usual. Good. So it's gonna be a normal work day. That's nice. That's very good. Very happy about that for you. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this deck away. And and I did put that deck away. However, I will let you all know I have 13 decks. And I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. So, I am gonna drink tea and check chat. See, here's my tea. Now, right now would be a really good time to drop your question in the chat so that I can do a reading for you. And if you are new here, you might see that the chat is subscriber locked. And I'm going to give you the secret to unlocking that. You're going to go somewhere on this page and find the subscribe button to Violet Hyena, and you're going to push it. And then you will have instant access to that chat. And then you can drop your question in, and then I can do a reading on it. And not only that, when you are subscribed, you will get notified every time I go live, and then you get even more free readings in the future. And that is amazing. But not only that, it is a win-win for you and me, because my goal is 500 subscribers, and that would really help me out, so thank you. And it is just the best of both worlds because it's free. Neither of us are exchanging pennies at all. Neither of us. And I just think that's the best deal ever. You get free readings, I get subscribers. Best thing. Best thing ever. But again, chat and tea. Chat and tea. Ah, tea. Ooh, it just warms you up from the inside. Oh, that's good stuff. I love tea. I understand coffee culture, but I choose tea. I choose tea. Ah. Ooh, stretch time? Ooh, yes, stretch time. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Stretch time. Ah. I got tinglies. I got tinglies, guys. That was nice. That was a good one. Alright. Things that I have to do. And then I will move on to the next subject, since there is nothing new in chat. Okay. So, I'm gonna go into the next subject on my list, which is the Dream Bridge. The Dream Bridge. What dream did you have last night? One of the decks is going to give us more details on that dream for you. What deck would like to handle the Dream Bridge question today? Which deck? Which deck? Which deck wants to do the Dream Bridge? Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Octopus Turret. The Octopus Turret. It's gonna do the Dream Bridge. This is actually a very good deck for the Dream Bridge because these pictures are very dream-esque. They're very wild, very abstract. So they're very good for Dream Bridge questions. So it's not only that outer strength, it really is the inner strength of focus and willpower and being able to go forth and having the courage to go do stuff. It's very twisty, turny, and you might feel a little lost, and you might feel like it goes on for eternity. There is a bit of rhythm to all the madness, and you may not be able to see it right now, but you definitely have the strength to hold out in the madness and find the patterns in the chaos. And once you find the patterns, it will slowly start to organize itself into something manageable and something you can put the words. But right now, you can't put this clutter into words right now. You're going to have to let it stew for a bit, but just think on it. Maybe write it down and share it with someone and they will be able to help you put it together. Because once you find the words for it, it's going to really help out. Because here is, like, for me, in this Dream Bridge intuitively, it's saying there's patterns here. There are patterns here, and they keep being repeated. So you've got to fixate on the pattern and pick it out. And that is the Dream Bridge for this morning. Alright, so I'm going to return this deck to the box, and then, don't go far, because I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. And right now I'm going to have tea and check chat. So here's the tea. But also, now is a really good time to drop your question into chat. That way I can do a reading on it. And if you're new, you may notice that the chat is subscription locked. And I'm going to tell you the secret to unlocking it. You're going to go on the page somewhere, and you're going to find subscribe to Violet Hyena, and you're going to push the subscribe button. And then you'll be subscribed, and then you will have instantaneous access to that chat. And then you can drop in your question and get a reading. As many readings as you can think of, as questions as you can think of, because it's free readings. And guess what? If you subscribe, you'll get notified every time I go live. And then you get even more readings in the future. So very valuable. And not only that, you will be helping me out, because I have a goal of 500 subscribers. And it's a win-win for you and me, because all of this is free. All of it. We don't exchange pennies here. You get free readings. I get subscribers. It's a win-win. I love it. But anyway, again, chat and tea. Chat and tea. Ah, delicious. Ah, tea is very good. Tea is very good. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next subject here. Since there's no new questions in chats, we're gonna see what the mental energy of today is. What is the mental energy of today? Ooh, ah. What is the mental energy for today? What is the mental energy for today? What is the mental energy today? What is the mental energy today? Which deck would like to handle that? Hey, the cat deck. Well, we have a cat deck mindset today. That's very silly. It's my silliest deck, so automatically it's gonna be a silly day. Just go at it. It's fun. It's gonna be a silly day, and that's okay. That's what we're here for. A nice, silly, mental day. Nothing serious here. Absolutely nothing serious here. There we go. Yeah, I'm not arguing with that shuffle. That was beautiful. And it is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny and karma, fate, life cycles, change, and luck. So it's all this good stuff wrapped into one. It's gonna be a good mental day. That's really nice. That is awesome. It's a major arcana day, mentally. That's really spot on. So it's gonna be a great day. That's looking really fine. Mwah. Love it. Love to see it. I love to see it for you because you're here with perfect timing, and you get this prediction today. You get the mental clarity and everything, so that's really good. Good for you. You're here for that. You get this mentally clear day from the cat tarot, no less. From the cat tarot, no less. See, nothing serious going on here. It's going to be a great day. Good, positive day. Love that for you. Major Arcana day. That's lovely. You gotta love those Major Arcana days. It means stuff is going to happen. Fun stuff. But yeah, I'm going to put that deck away, but do not go far. I have 13 decks. They all have a lot to say, so I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. And right now I'm going to check chat and have tea. So now would be a really good time to drop a question in chat so that way I can do a reading on it. But if you are new here, then you will notice that it is subscriber locked. So I'm going to give you the key to that lock. You're going to go on the page. You're going to find somewhere Violet Hyena, and next to it it says subscribe. And you're going to push that subscribe button. And you're going to get access, instantaneous access to that chat, to drop that question, to get that reading. And guess what? It's unlimited readings. Well, within the 2-hour limit that I set for myself. But not only that, being subscribed means that you get notified every time we go live, and then you get even more readings in the future, because I get on live stream every day and I read the cards for people with perfect timing. And if you're here, you are here with perfect timing. And not only that, you are helping me out, so thank you, because I have a goal of 500 subscribers, and it's a win-win situation, because it's free, and we are not exchanging any pennies here. It's all free. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful that you can get free readings and I can get subscribers. It's just a win-win. All right, so again, tea and chat. Tea and chat. Ah, tea. Ah, tea. Good stuff, that tea. Okay, so since there are no new questions, I'm gonna go down my list. And we did Dream Bridge. We did mental energy, and now it's for time for daily affirmations. Daily affirmations are best done by my oracle decks because they have good things to say and advice and affirmations to give us. So which deck would like to handle this today? Number 6 in oracle cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! Money and the law of attraction. Good. That is awesome. Gonna put these in here. Okay, money and the law of attraction. And here is just the information card. And we don't want that information. It's not the information we seek, but a good daily affirmation for today. A good daily affirmation for today. A good daily affirmation for today. Yes, that one. That one will do. My financial success does not require hard work. If you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you do work hard. Financial success, or any other kind of success, does not require hard work. It does require alignment of thought. You simply cannot offer negative thought about things that you desire and then make up for it with action or hard work. When you learn to direct your own thoughts, you will discover the true leverage of energy alignment. So, my financial success does not require hard work, and that is a very good affirmation to say. My financial success does not require hard work. It does require focused work, but not hard work. Not hard work. Just really focused work. My financial success does not depend upon hard work. Alright, so we're going to put that deck away, but do not go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I choose who gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck to choose who gets to speak. And right now I'm going to check chat and have tea. See, here's the tea. But also right now is a really good time to drop your question into chat, and that way I can get to it and give you a reading. Now, those of you who are new may notice that this chat is subscription locked, but I'm gonna give you the key to unlocking that subscription lock. You're gonna go on this page and you're gonna go find the violet hyena icon, and right next to it is the subscription button. And you're gonna go push the red subscription button, which should make it gray, and then that will instantaneously unlock the chat feature for you. And then you can drop your question in the chat, and then I can do a reading on it. And that's just only half the fun of the game. I'm going to tell you the rest after a sip of tea. Okay. So since you would be subscribed every time I went live, you would get notified. And then that means in the future when I go live, which is every day, you would get even more readings, free readings. And that's just the best thing. But not only that, on top of it, you would really be helping me out because I have a goal of 500 subscribers. So every subscriber counts. You count to me, and I want to say I appreciate you. And it's really a win-win situation because it's all free. I get free subscribers, you get free readings, and we don't exchange pennies. It's just the best deal ever, and we love that here. And again, I'm going to have tea and check chat. So, tea time. Ah, tea. Ah, tea. Tea is lovely. I hope you are having tea or coffee because it is so lovely. It is like the loveliest thing in the world. There we go. Adjust the camera and make it better. And have things that are strange out of frame. There we go. Make it pretty. Alright, since I see no new chat, we're going to go on to the next subject, which is the Creative Spark. And the Creative Spark is for all those creative people. For all of those creative people. For all you creative people. Because when you wake up, sometimes you just need a creative spark, a creative something to get your artsy mojo going. So which deck would like to handle that? Ooh, Supernatural. A very good pick for the creative spark. And I would like to remind everyone, it is perfect timing, and that's why you're here. Because it's just perfect timing, all the timing. And I'm here to give readings for people with perfect timing. And that's just it. Everything is perfect timing. Did you know? You must know. Because you have perfect timing and you're here. And I think that's the best part ever. If you have perfect timing, you're here. If you're here, you have perfect timing. If you're out there somewhere, you have perfect timing. Perfect timing is just a thing. I have perfect timing being here, doing readings for you, beautiful people. That's all it is. Beautiful, perfect timing. But again, the subject is the creative spark. The creative spark for all of the lovely people. Creative spark. Oh, golly, it's Alistair. Oh, okay. So the creative spark is a certain character on the show. 9 of blades, by the way. 9 of blades, 9 of swords. And that's going to be of the mind. So you're going to have really messy artwork today. Just dig in, enjoy it. It's going to be super intense. This is one where you dig your hands into the clay. And I should be saying mentally because of swords, but I know this character on the card. You're going to get hands-on in this project. Whatever medium you do, just go full on with it. You're gonna cut into some really deep stuff. Yep. Just get your hands in that clay today and just go for it. It may be messy. Just go for it. Alright. And that is the creative spark. Just go for it. Just go get into your medium with both hands. Dig into it. Okay. And I did put that deck away. However, how do I pick from all of these cards? How do I do it? How? Well, I'll tell you. I use one regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. And now I gotta tell you, they all have a lot to say. A lot. So that's why I use this playing card deck to choose which deck gets to speak. But for now, I'm going to have tea and check chat. So now would be a really good time to drop your question in chat. That way I can get to it. And if you're new, you may... I'm going to have tea and then I'm going to continue. If you're new here, you might notice that chat is subscription locked. And I'm going to give you the key to unlocking chat. You're going to look on this page and you're going to find the subscribe button. It's usually big and red and square. And you're going, rectangle. And you're going to push it. And then you're going to be able to drop your question into chat. And then, while you're subscribed, you're going to get notified every time I do go live. And then you're going to get even future readings because I go live every day. Whew. Forgive me? I got lightheaded. I need tea. But yeah, you get future readings because you get notified every time I go live, which is pretty much every day. And then you are not only getting all that, you are helping me out because I have a goal of 500 subscribers. And it's a win-win situation because it's all free. It is all free. I get a subscriber, you get free readings. It's a great deal. Greatest deal, I think. So with that, I'm going to have a tea break and I'm going to check chat. Tea. 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 My throat needs a small break. My throat needs a small break. Getting pretty gaga. Getting a bit groggy. We don't like that. Grog needs to go back to bed. Throat needs to wake up. Violet needs to stretch. Ooh, limp. Oxygen is super good for me. I did just pop a cough drop, and that's okay. My throat needs it. Me, 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 me. Ma, 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 ma. Okay, it's slightly better. I think I can deal with that. Okay, so since there are no new questions, we're going to go on to the next subject on my list, which is the social circle. The social circle. The social circle is your friends, families, co-workers. And how social should you be today? Today a social butterfly today? Or should you just be that hermit? Sometimes you shouldn't get in on the drama, but sometimes you want to go and inspect how the friends are doing. And this reading is going to help out with that. So, which deck? It's going to be King. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Money and the law of attraction. Ooh, ooh. Money and the law of attraction with the social circle. Social circle. And don't worry, this is just the information card. Putting that back in the box. That's not the information we need. It's not the information we seek. It's not the information we want. No, no, it's not the information we want. Oh, no, no, no. We want the social circle. We want to know if we should be social today. How much social networking should we do today? And again, this reading is for all of you lovely people with perfect timing who are here. Because I am here to do readings for people with perfect timing. That's what I do it for. All the people with perfect timing. Ooh, that was a good shuffle. Okay. I can pivot from feeling bad to good. And I do see in the picture, first off, it does have multiple people, which indicates to me for the social circle that it is okay. Go be social. But on top of that, we're going to read the back of the card. As you look for a better feeling way to approach whatever you are giving your attention to, as you continue to ask yourself from your ever-changing vantage point, what is it that I do want? Eventually, you will be standing in a very pleasing place, for you cannot continually ask yourself what it is that you do want without your point of attraction beginning to pivot in that direction. The process will be gradual, but your continued application of the process will yield wonderful results in only a few days. Very good. So, it is a good day to be social. That is just what this card is saying. It's manageable today. It's very manageable because you do have the power to pivot and feel good after feeling bad. So focus on the good stuff, not the negative stuff. and do that with your friend group today. Have a good time. Alright, I'm going to put this deck away, but do not go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. And right now I'm going to check chat and have tea. And now would be a great time to drop your question into the chat so I can do a reading on it. And I just messed up my brain by playing with the cards. Sorry about that. Sometimes your brain is just fixated on some things. Woo! So, you may notice if you are new that the chat is subscription locked, and I'm going to give you the key to unlock that chat. You will have to go and find the rectangle that is red and it says subscribe, and you're going to push it. And then you'll be subscribed, and then you'll have instantaneous access to dropping your question in the chat and for me to getting to it. And on top of that, when I go live, you'll get notified, and then you'll get even more free readings. And I think that's amazing. Because then there's future readings in store for you. But not only that, you will also be helping me out because I have a goal of 500 subscribers. And it is a win-win situation for both of us because it's free. Neither of us are exchanging pennies. I think that's the best deal ever. Alright. And I'm going to have that tea and check chat again. Alright, we have Annie Cats. Hello, how are you? Hello, Annie Cat. How are you? It's early here. It's like 7 a.m. 7:07 a.m. I've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. I have tea. Do you have tea? I'm doing great. How about you? I'm okay. A little tired this morning, but I got tea. And I got boom boom sticks. And I got chapstick. And we're running the show. It's 4:30 p.m. here. So you are well on your way through your day. That's pretty good. I have lovely tea. And you have just started the day. Yes, I have. I understand that. You prefer coffee, and that is totally fine. I understand the coffee culture. I would never offend any of the people with coffee and their love of it. It's needed sometimes. I used to be one of those people who needed caffeine in the morning because getting up before dawn, I need coffee. So I had coffee. But now that I don't have to be out of the house before the sun rises, I have tea. No, I don't consume daily. Oh, really? That's good. Oh, trust me, when you're driving a big bus full of kids, you need coffee in your system. There's just no way around it. I tried to survive without it. No could do. Caffeine was needed. Caffeine was needed. I had to stay awake. I had to deal with kids. It was very stressful. Usually I consume milk, and when I feel sleepy, I drink coffee. That's fair. Coffee usually has the capacity to keep people awake. My favorite is chocolate milk because then I always feel like I'm drinking ice cream. And Aniket says, yeah, that's true. So what's your plan ahead? Enjoy coffee and enjoy talking to you right now. That's my plan. I have nothing too far in the future. I plan to be happy today. That's my plan. I think that's a good enough plan. What's your plan today? Lol, that was an effortless answer. Yeah. Yeah, try to be that person. It's just who I am. Laugh out loud, laugh out loud, laugh out loud. Look, I don't have physical work until Tuesday. I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to think too hard. I just have to do some things today, like some laundry, but I'll have that done. No problem. Laundry isn't hard. We have a washing machine and a dryer. And Aniket says, I will complete my study targets and sleep. That is a really good goal. And John says, have you ever worked with demons before? Kinda? God, that was years ago though. It's honestly not a fun time. And John says, I've heard things about them. Yeah, they're not a fun time. I threw away the book that was allowing them in, and they went away. But I didn't throw them away in our trash. I went to a supermarket and threw away the book there, so they couldn't come back. Aniket, I'm always up for free reads. Give me your questions, honey. You're still up for free reads? Definitely, definitely. And John says, I had the Lesser Key of Solomon. I don't know what I had. I just had a small booklet that was like basic stuff, but it still kind of brought them, and it wasn't a good time. It was not a good time. And once I got rid of the book, it stopped. It's like that didn't need that in my life. Okay. Totally good. It was a lot of stress gone, which was really good. John says, my mom found it. Oh no. Well, it's interesting because she felt there was some kind of spirit. Yeah. And Aniket says, can I explain to you the situation before asking? Yes, Aniket, you can definitely you can definitely Give details before asking. It is a-okay. And John says she woke up in the middle of the night. So that's why I don't have it anymore. Yeah. Yeah. I noticed you. That was my phone. It yells at me. I mean, gosh. Demons are a subject all their own. They're demons are red flags. Demons are definitely red flags. Okay. But anyway, Norse guards are easier to work with. Well, yeah, they're gods. They're not demons. Absolutely 100% much better to work with. And Aniket has with them their explanation. Let's see what it is. I am currently under a training conduct by our institute. So it's been 12 days, and there was an activity yesterday where have to take a piece of paper and write their name on it. Okay. Further, the paper will be passed in whole class, and every one person would write something about the person whose name is written on the paper. Okay. It sounds like a team exercise, yeah. It was like a feedback, basically, yeah. So you're getting perspective on what other people see of you. And I guess in retrospect, that also means getting a clue on the internal workings of how people and perspective work. Aniket says, so I got many comments, and one of them was, I like you, and I know even you like me. Interesting. So someone was flirting with you through the paper. That's ballsy. I'm invested in this story. Go on. Now I want to know, was it a female girl or it was mischievous male person did the same? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's ask let us ask the cards if it was a girl. Let us see if it was a girl. That's a yes/no question. And if we assume was it a girl question, then we'll know that if it's not a girl, then it was probably a guy telling a joke. So we're going to ask the question, was it a girl? So want to know basically who confessed it. Was it seriously a girl? And will she take further action? That's another good question. Will she take further action? So was it a girl? Yes, no. And will there be further action taken upon it? Because I don't know who she will be. That's very good. But let's first find out if it's a girl. Is it a girl? Which deck would like to handle it? It's definitely a tarot card deck. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Octopus Tarot. I am ready to unravel this mystery. I'm invested. Let's find out. First off, was it a girl? Was it a girl? Was it a girl? Okay. Ooh. So the deck says it was not a girl, and we will dive into that card very shortly. And what action will be taken up with that? The 6 of Pentacles. Alright, I'm going to look further into this card. I mean, because my reversals are no's, and my right side ups are yes. So this is a no. It's not a girl. Ah. Interesting. It's the Queen of Cups. Funny enough, on the card, there are lady memories and a mermaid, which is really funny. It's definitely saying it's not a girl. But also, if it's not a girl, why is it giving so much female energy? Because even in this corner, there is a symbol of female. And it's a mermaid. So I'm thinking maybe it's not a girl. My intuition is saying it's a trans person, which is complicated. It is complicated. And there's a lot of emotion, which would be understandable. Interesting. So someone who dresses femininely, that's a definite. So Queen of Cups. And the action that will be taken is the 6 of Pentacles. And 6 is cooperation, alignment, and connection. So they're open to connecting. And there's drippy coins. So it's drippy, again, drippy. Watery. Kind of flowy. Oh, and then the words gender fluid pop up in my brain. So that is interesting. So a gender fluid person would have written that. So it might not be a trick. It just might not be a girl. Alright, and that is what the cards say. I'm gonna check back in on chat and update. And Aniket says, even my intuition said it was a male. And Aniket says, no, there can't be a trans. Why not? You don't know. Maybe they are parading so well that you don't know. But that is what my cards say, man. I don't argue with my cards. I am damn sure. Well, you know what? I am not in your place, so I cannot say for sure. But my cards say otherwise. So I wish you luck. I do hope that helped, though. Ooh, quick. Thank you so much for the read. You're very welcome. I'm hoping it helped. It's your job to do the investigating, and I'm going to leave you to it. It did 100%. It did. I'm not sure what it did is. I hope you have a great day ahead. You too. Have a great day. Oh, yes, it did. That makes so much more sense. Ah. Anyway, I've been live streaming for about an hour and 25 minutes. An hour and 35 minutes. Oh yeah, and Aniket says, can you pull some MSGS from my GF? Yes? Can you pull some messages from my GF? Yeah. What's the question for your GF? Or would you like a message for your GF? Can you pull some messages from your girlfriend? Yes. Would you like a general one? Do you want, because if you want a general one, then I can easily pull one. I want to know hidden messages from Strada, my girlfriend. Okay, so are there any hidden messages from Strada to Aniket? Are there any hidden messages from Strada to Aniket? Are there any hidden messages from Strada to Aniket? Which deck would like to handle that? Number 2. Which is Tarot. Okay. Are there any hidden messages from Strada to Aniket? Are there any hidden messages from Strada to Aniket? Alright, there we go. Any hidden messages? The 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. So pentacles are money and wealth and manifestation. And 5 is change, conflict, and uncertainty. So the message I intuitively get from this is that she's feeling conflict about the money situation. And she may not talk about it, but she definitely has a conflict with the money situation. Alright, and that's what the cards say. That is your hidden message from your girlfriend. Alright, I'm gonna put this deck away, then catch back up on chat. There we go. And John says, I didn't know what I was doing. I did souls with them. You did souls with who, John? I really didn't know what I was doing. John, you are scaring me. How will a potential relationship with Hecate go? That I can answer. And Aniket says, thank you so much again. You're very welcome, Aniket. Spells, John says. How will a potential relationship with Hecate go? It's a very good question. I'm going to ask the cards for that question. And you said spells, but that is a statement and not a question. Do you have a question about your spells? Oh, and Stoned Life is here. Hello, Stoned Life. Welcome. I am doing very well. How are you? I'm going to do John's question and then I'm going to catch you back up on chat. So go ahead and drop a question if you have it, and I'll get back to you. I'm going to focus on John's, which was, how will a potential relationship with Hecate go? Which deck would like to handle that one? Which deck would like to handle that one? Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. Okay, how will a relationship with Hecate go? 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 That's it. That's the one. Yeah, that one. Ta-da! Be grateful. Be grateful. 32. Okay. Make a list of all that you've been given so that you can fully absorb how much abundance you truly enjoy in your life. Think of this as a gratitude list. Add it daily as you notice the little things in your life that you truly appreciate. Rather than worrying about what you don't have, look at all the things you do have. As you understand how thankful you should be, send a signal to the universe to give you more, and it will. And I believe that is the vibe you're going to get with Hecate. You're going to be focusing on a lot of grateful things. Yeah. That is definitely the vibe I get. Very good. It feels like a healthy relationship. It doesn't feel like a hard relationship. It feels like focusing on the good things, which is really good. Catch back up on chat. Let's see. Stone Life says, hello, how are you? And Stone Life says, I am good. Do you remember me? Of course I remember you, Stone Life. What is the feeling of my BF towards me? And John says, definitely resonates. Awesome. I'm going to do Stone Life's. I have now caught up on chat, so I'm going to say I'm really glad it resonates, John. Go for it. And I'm going to get back to Stone Life's question, which is, what is the feeling of Stone Life's BF towards you? Good question. Let me open this up to all the cards. What is the feeling of Stone Life's BF towards them. What is the feeling of Stone Life's BF towards them? Which deck would like to handle that? King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Money and the law of attraction. Well, first of all, that's a very positive deck to have. So the boyfriend's feelings towards the Stone Life. And don't worry about this, it's just the information card. Stone Life's BF towards Stone Life. What are Stone Life's BF's feelings towards Stone Life? What are the feelings? What are the feelings? Okay. Achieving success is my natural birthright. You are meant to succeed, and failure should feel bad to you. Life is supposed to go well for you, and when it does not, there is something wrong. But what is wrong is not something that is outside of you, over which you have no control. What is wrong is within you, and you do have control. And taking control is not difficult to do once you understand and basis of who you are, the basic of law of attraction, and the value of your personal emotional guidance system. So, in terms of what is the feeling of Stone Life's BF towards you, there is the feeling of success. I mean, he does have you, and he is your boyfriend. So that sounds like there are some really good positive feelings going on here. So everything is going their way, and he is succeeding. He's doing well. That is good. I like that. I'm glad he feels that way about you. That's very sweet. He feels like having you is a success. That's very lovely. Alright, I'm going to put this deck away, and then I'm going to catch back up on chat. Alright. And John says, I'm using the occult for transformation. Besides just getting things. And Stone Life says, thank you, dear. You're very welcome, Stone Life. Happy to help. Alright. John, what kind of transformation? Alchemy? Oh, okay. Oh, were they science? Go on. Alchemical. Alright, go on. Transformation, yep. Go on. So, what I would ask is what kind of transformation? Are we looking for, like, self-building stuff? Or more money, or like you want a buff body? What will we talk about? Ignore that. That is just my warning signal. It's letting me know to check the time, and I got about 9 minutes. But I'm sticking here with chat because my marker is 2 hours. It's been an hour and 51 minutes. I'm going back to chat here. Does spell actually works? Alchemical transmutation. Yeah, and John says, yeah, they do. Inner work. And John says, how will that go if I take that route? I'm just going to ask the cards. I think the cards will speak the best on that subject. Because you can say a lot about transformation and spells, but this is for the cards to answer. So which deck would like to answer John's question? How will that go? How will it go if John takes the alchemic transformative route? Which deck wants that? Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trust your vibes. There we go. And boop. And boop. And how will that go if John takes that route? How will it go if John takes the alchemic route for transformation? For transformation. How will it go for John? How will it go for John? Okay. Talk shop. Number 17. Talk shop. Interesting. 17. Oh, interesting. Because this is, like, the back of this is the basis for this card. I just think that's beautiful. But number 17. Not sure if it's in frame. Hold on. I'll show you. Because this is the back of the card. And this is the card that we drew. Synchronicities. Anyway, talk shop. You know that you're steady on your psychic legs when you can't wait to share wonderful psychic stories with your kindred spirits who also like to talk vibes. Don't let your ego get in the way and convince you to hide where your vibes. Convince you to hide your vibes or stop you from sharing the positive experiences they bring. Your ego is acting out of fear and is trying to protect you from being hurt, such as being criticized by others for your vibes. But who cares? Your vibes take good care of you. Openly and joyously acknowledge this. It's time to review your vibes from the higher plateau of love and generosity. Notice how peaceful, you become when trusting your vibes. And it's only natural to want to share your positive experience with others. Sixth sensory people love to talk about their intuitive experiences and have a wonderful, colorful language that transmits the higher joy vibrations that are so enriching to the heart chakra. They use the word love a lot, and it's time for you to join in. When you share your experiences with five sensory people, however, don't try to convert them to sixth sensory living. Just let the world know that you're comfortable trusting your vibes. You don't need approval from anyone. Your happy life is approval enough. So yes, John, go for it. It's part of your vibes. Go for it. You can't stop it. It's in your vibes. Go for it. I mean, you're already talking with us about it, so that resonates, as you would say. So that'll be a good, positive experience for you. There we go. I'm going to put the deck back, and then I'm going to check back in chat. Oh no, it's empty. I need more tea. Oh look, a wild tea appeared, and I caught it. Tasty. It's a good root. So, I want to reach my highest potential. And John asks, do you know anything about Kali? And John says, definitely feeling that way. Awesome. Do I know anything about Kali? I thought Kali was a female deity in Hindu religion, if I'm not mistaken. She deals with destroying things. Yes. And she steps on her husband's head, and he lets her. Because he's safer down there, on the ground, at her feet. So yes, I do know some mythology on Kali. John says, I have mental health struggles. Okay. It would be good to use the occult to evolve. If you believe that, then it must be so. Because at that point, the modern medicine isn't helping, and you gotta find something that will. And John says, yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, this is your life, and if the occult is gonna help you and make you feel better, you kind of have to go down that road. Kali might be good. Kali might be good. I'm not sure what your life path is, so maybe Kali's good. She can help John with destroying things. Negative beliefs. Ooh, that's an interesting way to utilize Kali, if she'll be willing to help. she's a very empowering deity, I would say. Ooh. And I do have to say, I think if you feel like this is gonna help you feel better, go for it. I'm actually at the 2 hour mark for my live stream, and I do have to log off for my mental health because I can't do burnout. Um, so thank you guys for coming in, and I really appreciate this time with you guys. So I will be back tonight, and if we meet up there, then it's perfect timing. So see you guys later. Bye. Good luck.